boot.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Swirl, mark chip. That's not animal test 6308. Hey, go away!
The tides beckon.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Oh, goodness gracious! I summon thee! Enhanced Animal Module 70... Go get him, you Gray! Don't be scared!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Phew! See? Go! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! No, my sword! Eat this! Stars, shine for me. My guiding star... Rain cutter! Cross over! You're toast! Don't be scared.
Let me weave you a berth.
Time to go!
be frozen in time. Cool it!
No escape! Bet you can't keep up with me! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Get him!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Ha!
Let it rain! By royal decree, wings of darkness, come, sever night from day!
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Dodge this!
Rain cutter!
Don't get frostbite. Huh, yeah. Ah, cool it! Ah, ha, ah, ah, dodge this!
Time to act. Let me weave you a verse.
This moment will be frozen in time. Ha. Ah, 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 huh. Freeze! Ah.
Rain cutter!
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this! Ha, ha.
I'm a rock! Pew pew!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Yeah!
Freeze!
Pew pew!
Oh, so sorry.
Yep. Can't handle your drink, huh? I'm a
This moment will be frozen in time. Ha! Dodge this!
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
I'm a rock.
You're in for a little shock.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place is so fun. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like no! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait.
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Norilette wishes to see you. It seems...
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked...
I am not privy to the detail.
If you say so.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't...
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any...
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of... But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding the...
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. To make this tea party even more like...
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Hello. The pleasure.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children... That is something truly worth cherishing.
Now then, you have...
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries. And yes, as you surmised, understanding as we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would... So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have
The rules governing attorneys only...
An outright refusal. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter... It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
The fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm...
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked it.
Yes, thank you. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina
So maybe that's not very...
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress, the details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before...
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were...
So that means we bought ourselves some...
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save... So, Are you two willing to
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby—
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merope's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, on second thought, is it too—
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that we won't—
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any... But here we are, about to whip... Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to say...
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste!
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to... Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now.
You know...
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of...
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no! Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely...
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going...
about that? Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows any. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers. You make it sound easy, but it really depends. Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on. All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want. Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order? Oh, pie bun so full. Well, guess we have nothing to wait. Hannah just said something really ominous, didn't she? Over here!
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, the Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede. But that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These...
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through, and even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and... Okay, let me see. You are...
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission.
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is... Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your...
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon, and this is...
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand new fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, everyone starts from the same place. And you have a chance at a new I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scene after being away from the sunlight. Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no, coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but... Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so... Good luck.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace! Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good out.
My profuse apologies.
So this is
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust. Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some...
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe...
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my...
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to...
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself. Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The coupon...
Welfare mule? You mean...
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you, it was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their...
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need... If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here...
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly.
Let's continue this way.
Over here!
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh,
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
so did you set this place up to...
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we...
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested?
Oh, no. I was just wondering if that's how you...
A reasonable guess. I see.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has it.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Surprise!
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon.
What time indeed?
My...
Jeez.
These are the dormitories. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals use...
The production zone?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable...
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomous... as for what we produce. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Oh!
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about...